help looking for the man they believe shot and killed a 16-year-old last month. Officials say 24-year-old Jamel Jones is facing a number of charges, including first-degree murder.
Oh my goodness. I mean, why is the news so fucking racist? I mean, seriously, why is the news so racist? And fuck this keyboard. Oh, I need to send my phone out. There we go. But yeah, friggin'.
And Chris, this scene here, this entire block has been closed off for some 4 hours now. That's when police were called out here early this morning. And for now, we can tell you it remains an active scene here along West 1st Street. Throughout the morning, we've seen officers go in and out of this brick home adorned with an American flag. For now, the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office would...
This home with American flag. Okay, so it seems like a white person, possibly a veteran. Oh no.
Only say it's looking into a police-involved shooting, but neighbors here tell me it also involved a person with a knife. They say the family inside the home where this happened, they've called police before and believe this may be tied to a mental health problem. One neighbor, Marisol, says it's a tough situation for everyone.
If I need help, I want help. I don't want a police officer with hot hands and a gun. I could do that myself. We don't have those institutions like we used to. They just pop pills into you and send you back home.
I give her some respect for speaking the truth on that.
And then they expect the police to be everything. They can't be everything.
The person who was shot was taken to the hospital. We're working to find out the status of that person. Other neighbors here say this is a very quiet area. They say there's no history of any sort of violence, which makes a scene like this all the more jarring. Live in Bayonne.
So, white veteran. That's what I'm saying. You know, and they kept showing American flags because no pride flags out, especially during Pride Month. You know, and so... yeah, make sure you get those. It might be a racist Trump supporter. But, yeah, 3 dead in Florida.
A state corrections police officer along with 2 others were killed over the weekend at a graduation party in Florida. To add to the string of violence in the Miami area, police said the shooting happened about 2 a.m. in the Miami suburb of Kendall. At least 5 others injured following a shooting. Miami-Dade police director said the party at a strip mall lounge was ending when 1 or more vehicles pulled up and began to fire into the crowd. The identities of all of those killed and wounded were not immediately released, though state corrections officials identified the officer who did pass away was 20-year-old Tylisha Taylor, who had worked at Dade Correctional Institution since January 2020. 2 of those who died were in one of the cars police believe was involved in the shooting. The vehicle sped off and crashed into a nearby wall. Authorities found at least 1 gun in the car, but its exact connection to the shooting is still unclear. Now, this is the latest shooting following a bloody Memorial Day weekend in the Miami area that saw 3 people killed and 20 people wounded in a still unsolved mass shooting at a banquet hall.
You don't hear that all over the news, do you? You know why? Because it was black people. And
Just into our wavy news.
just to be fair, friggin' show you friggin' a white cop friggin' busted for
Rape, sodomy, threatening bodily harm, and stalking. 10 on your side's Kayla Gaskins was in court for the bond hearing this morning. Maddox is charged with several crimes, including abduction, rape, sodomy, threatening bodily harm, and stalking. 10 on your side's Kayla Gaskins was in the courtroom. She joins us this morning with the newest...
So, yeah, friggin' nice to see some white people in the friggin' news. It's been really racist. Let's see, what you gotta give her.
Indicate the will of the people here in the United States.
Down. Already give that one thumbs down. What, the White House isn't even broadcasting it? Are you serious? I was making certain I was still subscribed to the White House. Wasn't I?
Yeah, two quick questions. One to follow up on your niece.
It's not showing up in my subscriptions. Wow. Oh, okay, it's just buried.
And this builds on what I said.
I already got it. Just being a little paranoid there. But one would think that they would put it up top, especially being a White House and all. But anyways.
Police are searching for a suspect wanted in connection to an attempted rape in Midtown. CBS News' Natalie Duddridge with more.
Man, fucking these white people, they need to stop committing these crimes.
Surveillance video shows a man running down the street near 33rd and Madison Avenue. Investigators believe he tried to rape a 27-year-old woman who was walking in the area Saturday morning at 7. Authorities say he came up behind her and grabbed her throat with both hands, then allegedly pushed her against a storefront gate and pulled down his pants.
I would scream for dear life. I guess you always have to have your phone in your hand and have 911 on speed dial. I usually just walk down this block not thinking anything of it, but I would fight for my life.
The victim did just that. She fought back and managed to break free from...
Good for her. But yeah, friggin', I'm not being racist, man. Like, I've got the news, alright, people? I've got the news. So, call me a bigot. Maybe if black people stopped committing crimes, we won't have to, put so much attention to it. Because, friggin', like I said, like it was just brought up, mass shootings, 3 mass shootings, like 3 mass shootings last week, or like 4 mass shootings within the last 2 weeks. Well, yeah, it just depends on how you look at it. But because there was Georgia, there was New Jersey, there was the workplace violence one in California, and then Miami, and one of those involved a white person. Which one they make the biggest deal out of? The fucking white person. Right? But they had to bury that because you can't focus on that without focusing on all this other heinous bullshit. So friggin', quit playing a fucking victim, motherfuckers. Get up your fucking asses and police yourselves. And stop telling other people what to do and what offends you, because you know what? Your behavior is obnoxious, it's thuggish, it's not tolerable. Police yourselves. Then maybe we can talk about policing each other. You're not supreme. You're not supreme. None of us are supreme. All right, get your shit to fucking together. We're gonna clean up your neighborhoods. Find these fucking punks. Get them out, because these are the fuckers that are ruining the name. Your race, your whatever card it is that you want to play, because you believe in that stuff. Because you're so fucking simple-minded. Friggin' enough of it. Just get off your fucking asses and friggin' stop playing a fucking victim. Because we've all been victimized. And so it's okay to become a victimizer just because you've been victimized. Like we've all, just think about it. Clean up your fucking acts. And don't tell me to change my ways. Don't tell me to raise my fist or say Black Lives Matter, because, quite frankly, Black lives don't matter to Black lives. So, friggin', what the fuck? Right? Friggin', you don't care for you. I look out for myself. I try not to hurt others in the process of my living. And you know what? Come across me and we'll fucking talk. And take that as a threat. Take it as a promise. Because that's what it is. We'll talk. You want to make a big deal about it? Then we make a big deal about it.